You too. Y'all know what it is, man. Big Money E. Yes, sir. We are back. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got a new episode of Overrated, Underrated, or Just Right. Or we dissect these players with our 100% IQ, man. Let's do it right now. Let's get right to it, man. Look, the new contestant on Overrated, Underrated, or Just Right is the Prince of the Sage. The Buddha Prince himself. True to man, little Buddha man. Kyrie Irving, man. Let's get right to it. Clap it up. Kyrie Irving, man. One of the greatest point guards, you know what I'm saying? You cannot lie. One of the most talented point guards. But also one of the most unreliable point guards, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga plays, he's amazing. When he doesn't play, that nigga's trash, you know what I'm saying? He's like Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying? The old version with the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? He's trash as shit now, but back in the day, that nigga was nice. IT was a monster. That might be a new video next time. Let's get right to it, though. Kyrie Irving. So, this is not going to be like the last one, the Ben Simmons one. Because Ben Simmons only had a couple years in his career. He's only been in the league for 4 years. Kyrie been in the league for what, 7 now? I know it ain't 10, but it's close to 10 now. He's been in the league for 8 years, I think. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he's been in the league for 10 years. Yeah, okay. Kyrie been in the league for 10 years. Time flies, doesn't it? Yeah. I remember Kyrie first came in the league. He broke the shit out of Brandon Knight weak ass. But hey, look, like I was saying though, Kyrie Irving's career got to be broken down in pieces. You know what I'm saying? The Cleveland stint, the Celtics stint, and let's talk about the new stint. Let's get right to it. Okay, so let's talk about the Cleveland Kyrie. Cleveland Kyrie, he started off real nice. He started off real nice. His team was kind of ass though. He didn't play that many games. He only played 51 his first season. Let's see what he averaged. You know what I'm saying? First couple seasons he averaged, let's check it out. 18, 22, 20, 21, 19, 25. His points didn't look too bad, you know what I'm saying? And he was playing along LeBron James most of that time. So at this point in Kyrie's career, I think he was just used for mainly a scorer. So you can't, at this point in his career right here, he was vastly fucking overrated, bro. Vastly overrated, man. Just for the point that all Kyrie had to do was score, man. And he's come back to bite him in his ass to this day. All he worked on was scoring. The nigga wanted to be Kobe so damn bad that all he worked on was the scoring. He didn't work on the mental shit that Kobe had, you know what I'm saying? They said Kobe was a ball hog, but the nigga passed the ball when the time was needed, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's Kyrie got to work on, man. So that's one thing about Kyrie. I think he kind of jinxed himself because starting off in his career, all he had to do was score. The nigga didn't have an A button. The nigga didn't have an X. The nigga had squares all around the controller, my guy. He didn't have an X button, you know what I'm saying? So I think that came back and kind of bit him in his ass, you know what I'm saying? Kind of now, because he got to work on his passing. The nigga can't throw passes like that. But look, let's get to the Boston stint. Now, the Boston stint put Kyrie in a situation he was never in, bro. The nigga went from being Robin to being Batman in 2 seconds, my guy. They traded him for my boy IT. Shout out IT. He was hooping at the Celtics. But they traded him for my guy IT. You know what I'm saying? And when he went to the Celtics, that shit was a damn disaster, bro. Yeah, Kyrie, you tricked. You tricked. And I say he tricked for multiple reasons. I don't think Kyrie... It's still to this day, I don't think he can be a Batman. He's always will be a Robin. He can't be a Batman just because I think the Celtics stint, it went to show you that he's not a damn leader. I mean, sadly to say, Kyrie is not a leader. Kyrie is in any other form of the game, Kyrie is a monster. Kyrie is like my guy AI Allen Iverson, and he reps the VA so hard, bro. That's why I fuck with AI, bro. He rep VA to the fullest, man. Hampton, man. I'm from Richmond, but he rep his side. I love it, bro. He fuck with Virginia, so I love AI, bro. But he's like AI, you know what I'm saying? In the means of the scoring, the ruthlessness, you herky jerky, crossover, sit your ass on the ground, lay you up, lay me, fillet it. Kyrie is a monster on the court. If you ever say he's not, you just don't watch basketball. I say this all the time. You're probably watching the NHL. Turn to the NBA. They're two different things. But look, man. Yeah, Kyrie's the truth. He's the truth from that stint. But I think he got exposed with the Celtics because I think they put him in a predicament where he had to lead the team, and Kyrie's he doesn't have that in his bag of tricks, man. He doesn't have. He might gotta hit the sage 3 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Cut a rabbit's foot off and jingle it around the stadium, and he might be a leader. I don't know. You ask Kyrie about that, man. If he eating rabbit's feet too to help with the mojo jojo, he has to do what he gotta do. But look, that was the Celtics stint. So now let's get to the Brooklyn stint. The Brooklyn stint is tough. I think his first game he scored 60 or something, and the nigga took the L. Not saying that he's trash, because he's not. He scored 60, and he hit him with the mean herky-jerky Harlem Globetrotters, fall to the ground, throw it behind your back, hit him with the crosser, pull it up, clank, and the nigga missed. But yeah, he was hooping. You cannot lie, he was hooping. But the thing with Kyrie is also, that I never mentioned before in any of the other stints, he just can't stay in the game, man. He just keep getting injured. He got injured like every single year, I feel like. I think every year Kyrie gets injured, man, and it messes up his rhythm. Not saying he comes back ass, but he comes back and it's like your ex, the ex girl you had in high school, my nigga. You don't even remember how good she looked, how fine she was, how it was. You know what I'm saying? How you was. You don't even remember, bro. But then you see her and you be like, damn, I used to go crazy. That's how it is with Kyrie, man. You stop remembering how nice he was until you see him again. That's how it be. So people really fall off and forget how nice Kyrie is just because he keeps leaving the game. And then another thing, it's just like, especially it brought it out in the Celtics, not the Celtics, the next. Then it just don't look like Kyrie love the game no more, man. I don't see the love for the game no more. I see Kyrie playing it as a game and not a life and not a livelihood. Like other players, they do it for their life. They do it for their life. Like LeBron James, his life is basketball. His life is basketball. He has other things he does too, but part of his life is basketball. I don't see that from Kyrie. I don't see that from Kyrie at all. I'm sorry. I don't see that joy, the excitement, the enthusiasm to go hoop. Like I don't see it anymore. I just don't see it, man. He just had a press conference today. And he was talking about about James Harden. He said he was excited, but he just looks sad to me. Like, and that's another thing, man. Pray for Kyrie, man. I actually think he's really going through something, and I think he needs help. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I think he's going through something, like mentally or emotionally or maybe like physically. Something going on with Kyrie, and he needs help. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't just keep bashing him. And that's what I'm not doing. I'm not doing that in the video. I'm just giving my honest opinion of him on the court. Off the court, Kyrie's a good dude, man. He probably be a cool nigga to play spades with or something. He might cheat. He might pout, but the nigga seem cool. Like, I play spades with him. He can't be on my team because nigga might walk out and go eat some chips or something, forget the game was going on. But look, I will play with this nigga. I mean, I have no problem, Kyrie. He's a nice dude. But we just talking about basketball here, and we can't cap. There's no cap in the game. So you gotta just keep it 1,000, man. Let's see. Is there any other thing we could talk about with Kyrie? We got the leadership down. We got the scoring. He's a immaculate scorer. We got the injuries. Sadly, he got too many injuries, and he's not. You're not accountable for his teammates. You can't really rely on him too much off the court, and stuff like that. Is there anything else we need to talk about with Kyrie? Oh yeah, and he comes off like a damn hater sometimes with LeBron. Like, the nigga LeBron take his girl or something. What is going on? It just seems like he's low key like hate this nigga. But he's saying he just hates LeBron, bro. But yeah, Kyrie's a good dude though, so don't get confused. Kyrie's a great guy, and I'm praying for him, and I hope he does get better because he's a great talent, bro. For anybody to say that in them 5 years, 4 years that he was with LeBron, if you say that it was another point guard other than Steph Curry that was better than Kyrie at that time, it's going to be tough. The only other point guard you could say at that time was CP3. That's the only other point guard you could say that was probably maybe better than him. But at that time, Kyrie was going to head up with Curry, and you can't hold it. He was holding his own, even though he was, he was Robin and Batman was, LeBron, and LeBron was really doing the most, but Kyrie came through. He was doing his thing too. Like when LeBron had 47, Kyrie had 47 too. Yeah, so he was doing his thing. So let's get to it. I'm gonna rank it down in his stints, and then I'm gonna give you the real one. Back with the Cavs, he was what we thought he was. He was just a good player. He was exactly what we thought he was, good player. When he got traded to the Celtics, that's when he became overrated. They thought Kyrie was something that he wasn't. They thought Kyrie was Batman and the nigga was Nightwing. He was Robin. I'm sorry to tell you, he was Robin. Okay, and then he went to the Nets. Now the Nets is a funny situation. When he first got with the Nets, When he first got with the Nets, when he dropped 60 and all that, and he was hooping, 7 games he played or whatever, or 20 games he played, I think he was overrated. I think he was overrated for that little stint right there. But now, Kyrie Irving right now, the nigga who played 7 games right now, who been ducking them games, who said, I ain't trying to play basketball, I'm trying to be Maya Moore, which is really respectable, and I respect everything Kyrie does because he's an awesome person probably, even though I don't know him. Right now, Kyrie's underrated, bro. Y'all niggas is sleeping on the joke. Y'all niggas is sleeping on Kyrie. Like, this nigga ain't Uncle Drew. Like, he ain't have us outside, you know what I'm saying, looking at old heads like, damn, that's Uncle Drew ass right there. Yes, he did that. He had us like that. We cannot lie. Kyrie is, he's an amazing player, man. He has arguably the best handles in the league. He is the most talented player by far at the point guard position, by far. His finishing ability is nuts. He finishes is nuts how he finishes. His mid range is nuts. His 3-pointer is good. I'm not gonna say it. Matter of fact, his 3-pointer is great. He be hitting them bitches. His 3-pointer is crazy. He's like Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant had a child. It would be Kyrie Irving, man. It would literally be Kyrie Irving. If AI, my dog AI, R.I.P. Kobe. If Kobe and AI had a baby, it would be Kyrie Irving. It would be Kyrie Irving, man. It would be Kyrie Irving. And the way Kyrie moves on the court is just, he called himself an artist, and a lot of people was hating on him for that, but this nigga is truly an artist on the court, man. The way his footwork is, Kyrie is one of the players you look at, and it's like, for them seconds you watching Kyrie, you like, how is there someone better than this guy? Because he's that mesmerizing the way he plays. He's a great player. You can never take it away from him. And right now, they trying to take it away from him because he's not playing. Even though I can understand, because like I said last time, it's like that ex. When you see her, you remember them times you remember it. You remember how it was. But when she's not there, you like, I don't want that girl. That's how it is. That's how it is with Kyrie. But yeah, Kyrie is definitely underrated right now. But look, you let me know in the comments. Do y'all think he's underrated, overrated, or just, he is what he is? You know what I'm saying? But look, it's B.I.G. Big Money E. Like, comment, subscribe. New video coming soon. Sooner than you think, man. You feel me? Sooner than you think. I'm out, man. Logging off right now. Check you later.